So good on the audio there. Now we know how to play music here, though.
There for our Trojans tonight, we'll have their starting lineup. We'll get the starting line for the Eagles here.
The Trojans are coached by
maybe
Jason Groves, assisted by Steve Duff and Blake Schori.
Well, I forgot about Duff.
And now let's go.
So we'll get the Elkhart Christian deal once they get this kind of the audio figured out. I guess we're not the only ones having technical difficulties.
We had to tune her down just a little bit to get it to go through tonight.
So as they'll get ready to do their starting lineup earlier tonight, the JV won with the final score of 53-43 after 19-2 third quarter run. Leading the way in scoring tonight was Bruce Johnson, 16 points for him. Cole McKinney had 12. Hunter McIntyre had 8 points. Tyson Yates had added 6. Connor Large had 4. Trenton Kreft with 3 points, and both with 2 points apiece were John Gardner and Brandon Kitch. So starting for the Eagles, we're going to have out there, we're going to have Bryce Corson, Jackson Clark, Charlie Maxwell, alongside Joe Ndiga and Luke Burns. They're missing their big 6'9" man, Seth Jachimiak. I'm glad I won't have to say that one too fast now tonight. He's not out there. So we'll see as Heckaman will get ready to jump against Ndiga. Out there with Oviedo, Tye Orsund, Jared Bules, and the senior sharpshooter, Beau Hepler. Of course, Triton coming in here to this game 7-12, dropping 3 the last week. And Elkhart Christian 9-11 on the season. This will be a big matchup as these teams we found out last night will be facing off a week on Wednesday of next week.
Yep, week of next Wednesday.
And of course, that sectional game will be at Triton, so we'll get things underway here. Tye Orsund's got on the left wing. He'll work, hands off to Beau Hepler. He'll work around. Finds Orsund in the corner, back on top. Oviedo to Hepler up top. Now they're trying to work the ball on the perimeter, trying to find that good shot they can find. Bules, zone defense being played by the Eagles, trying to cut off anything they can down low. Hepler thought about three, pulls back to Tye Orsund down the right wing. Hepler's going to try the first three of the game. Not there. Heckaman tries to go for the rebound, but him and Burns will battle. Heckaman got popped in the head pretty hard. He's a little shaken up on that one. I don't know if he got hit in the head or in the eye. He was kind of grabbing that right side of his face. He'll get a little bit of attention. So Lucas Richman will check in. Fun interview from Friday night. Maxwell's got it. He'll bring it past the half-court line. We'll get things underway here. Tendyga on over. Colson's got it. Intercepted by Tye Orsund. Orsund threw it away. Up to Bules. Just wanted to go down to Richmond. Too slow there. Orsund on over to Oviedo, now over to Beau Hepler. Hepler drops it down into Richmond on the baseline. Up top to Bules, high pass. Oviedo with it. Like to see him get going tonight. Yeah, Beau Hepler drops down to Richmond.
Yeah, Oviedo's out a few games here. He just hasn't got that rhythm to get it going.
He's got a good look from three, puts it in.
There we go. That's our start we need for this evening.
So Ashton Oviedo puts Triton on the board with that three ball in the corner. Maxwell with it here. He's going to work it up, trying to get that motion offense working. On over to Burns. Burns over here to Clark. Clark to Corson. Corson's going to try to drive baseline. Tries to go down to Ndigo, but Ashton Oviedo knocks it away. Tye Orsund's got it. But then Ndigo will take it right back. He's fighting for it. Lucas Richman's still in there trying to fight for it. It's a fight for the basketball. Who's going to come up with it?
Just ran out of real estate. Otherwise, Bules probably could have had that.
That was a hot potato, wasn't it? Good night. But good job by Ashton Oviedo to instigate that one by knocking it away. And Tye Orsund tried to come away, but Ndiga showed off that athleticism and just took it away. And Ndiga at the free throw line tries to go down to Burns. Burns, the bigger Burns going against him. He's going to get fouled on the way up. It'll be on Orsund or Oviedo, whichever one they decide. And that's going to be on Oviedo. And that's going to send Burns to the line for two. 6'4" junior. First shot's up. It's in. So their first point's coming from the charity stripe. Second shot by Burns. It's in. Full court press now by the Eagles. Hepler picks it up on over to Bules. Bules to Oviedo. We'll see how they handle this pressure. This is a team you're going to have to pay a lot of attention to. Bules, the inlet pass down to Richmond, can't corral it. And him and Ndiga are fighting for the basketball. Has Maxwell now. He's going to try to go on the bank, go up strong. He's got the bank open. Elkhart Christian gets their first field goal to drop. Tye Orsund with it now as Elkhart Christian's in the lead. Orsund down to Richmond. Lucas Richmond just can't corral it enough there again on the inlet pass.
Two good times. We got the press broke all the way to the basket, and it just fell apart.
Just got to relax those hands and kind of have confidence in yourself. Corson's three's up, it's in. Bules with the inbound to Hepler. They got to work something here. Have confidence here, guys. Keep communicating, keep pushing that ball.
See, there are a couple good there. He had a good look there. If they could have just had the fast break, catch the ball. But pulled it up.
Oviedo's going to try his second three-point attempt. Not there, side iron, too strong. Bules with the rebound. Back to Oviedo. He wants to go down, almost traveled with it there. Knocked away, Maxwell with it on the fast break. Quickly on up to Clark. He'll try the right-handed layup. It's up, it's in. 9-3's our score. Big thing we're trying now, just stay relaxed. Play within yourselves. Quick, full court press or pass away to Hepler, who gives it to Orsund. He'll get fouled by Clark on the way up. Yeah, big thing for these guys tonight is going to be ball control, and the big thing is look to pass in. Really relax your hands. Do a good job. Just look it in. Trust yourself. Trust your ability. That's that confidence level tonight is going to have to be big because this is a team you're going to take a lot of mental notes on as we'll be facing them off, like we said earlier, on Wednesday for the opening game for them, for Triton for sectionals. Orsund to the line for two. It got really quiet. Look at that first one to drop. Tye Orsund checking in now is going to be Michael Cox, the C6'1 senior. And that's going to send in Dyga to the bench.
If it got that quiet, we must have a lot of Trojans fans.
Hey, we traveled well. 45 minutes away, we traveled well. Orsund's second shot, got a little bit noisier, but he tickles the twine for another point there. Ty's been working on those free throws. Maxwell with it now past the half-court line at under 4:45 remaining here in the opening period. Triton trails by 4. Triton, as we heard earlier during the sectional thing, 8 games in 20 days. As Burns' shot's no good. Oviedo's trying to fight for the rebound, and Clark's on a smack is going off the head of Beau Hepler.
Yeah, really, other than this game got thrown in because of being rescheduled, and then the Argus game, the other ones were just to Rochester
yep.
was all within that same time period. But yeah, to have that many games all this quick right ahead of sectional, and not getting a lot of time to do some adjustments.
So Wilkins Maxwell checks in for Charlie Maxwell. Cox with it, goes up strong, not there. Rebound, Tye Orsund. And when you have a lot of games in a hurry like that and like minimal practices, it can hurt. It can hurt some teams. Oviedo in the corner. He's gonna try another one. Not there. Rebound. Bules is trying to corral it and does. Back to Oviedo on the far side, and too hot of a pass. He can't corral it. That's the thing there. Those ball control. You're gonna those cross-court passes. You gotta be on point and be ready to receive them. As they always said in football, soft hands, soft hands. Strong body, soft hands. Keegan Westafer checking in. So Wilkins Maxwell with it past the half-court line. He'll work over here to Clark. Burns in the corner. They're going to work around the perimeter, try to find something to get open. Corson gets open. He'll try another corner three. He hit one earlier. He gets the second one to drop. They stretch their lead out to 7. Westafer picks up his dribble. Double team quickly. Bules brings it down. Oviedo has Wilkins Maxwell running him down from behind. Quickly over to Beau Hepler. They're going to run their offense.
One thing good, they've had pretty good success of breaking this full court press, getting across this half court line.
Hepler alone for 3. Not there. Rebound Burns. Quickly up to Corson. Corson with the behind the back pass, but Bules sniffs it out and takes it away, but he'll get double dribble.
Yep. He outran his dribble.
He tried to switch hands and couldn't switch them quick enough. And that's going to bring Quentin Amsden in for him. So Amsden, Oviedo, Orsund, Hepler, and Keegan Westafer out there for the Triton Trojans. Burns, Wilkins, Maxwell, Corson, Clark, and Cox out there for the Eagles. Of course, the Eagles was last year's defending champion for the sectional play this season. Clark to Corson up top. Corson gets a good screen. He'll try to go. We're going to get a moving pick on Cox. Didn't like the way he set that screen. We'll try and get the ball back. So right here is one of those moments where you got to have that confidence in yourself. We forced a turnover. We forced a foul on them. Go down, communicate, put the ball in the hole. Oviedo with it quickly on over to Keegan Westafer in the corner. He likes that spot. Cross court, Hepler, he's on a spot for 3. Puts it in. Beau Hepler for 3. He's on the board. 4-point ball game. Corson with it now. On over Cox. Wilkins Maxwell tries to goes there. Back to Burns. They're going to work it around here, trying to find something. And Dyga and Maxwell will check in next dead ball. Clark's going to try a 3 from the right wing. Not there. Rebound, Tye Orsund again. He's cleaning up the glass. Get that man a broom. Westafer quickly in the corner to Amsden. He's double teamed now, trapped in that corner. He can still dribble, tries to go baseline. He's going to draw a foul.
Might be on Burns. Double check here.
And it will be.
So that's his first. Team's third already this first quarter.
So Maxwell will check in, 5'6" junior, along with Dyga. And Hepler will inbound. To Westafer. He'll work around the three-point line, trying to find something to free up. Oviedo frees himself up on the step away, puts it in. Oviedo now draws him within 1. 2:13 remaining here in the opening period. Triton's coming out firing on all cylinders on the offensive side and defensive side. Wilkins Maxwell with it. Or Dyga rather. Corson down, and Westafer steps in front of it. On up, Oviedo. He's going to try another straightaway three. Transition three, not there. Tye Orsund with the offensive glass rebound, and he'll go out on that one.
Seems like Trojans are getting a little bit more, getting this ball back after missed basket, getting it down, trying to take advantage of beating the defenders back to try to get this basket.
And that's one thing when you play small ball basketball. It's those kinds of things you got to take advantage of. If you can get down there quickly against the big guys, that'll give you an easy shot in the paint if you have time. Corson tries to go down to Ndiga and does. He'll go up strong. We're going to get a foul. Not sure on that. Looked like he shuffled those feet. No call there. Triton wanted a call. So that's beyond Westafer.
His first, team second.
So that's not bad. 2 team fouls thus far. As Corson will inbound. Finds Maxwell on to Burns on the left wing. Back to Corson. Good job by Amsden to shut off that corner three. Corson forces up a contested jumper. It's in. Hepler, now here comes the full court trap. Westafer quickly on up. Dangerous pass, and it's intercepted. And Ndiga on up to Maxwell. Maxwell and Ndiga down to Burns. It's going to be tipped by Keegan Westafer. Big thing is short-term memory. That's when you have a turnover, short-term memory. That's what they always say, and that's the big thing to remember here. It's had that short-term memory. Okay, you threw the ball away, but no, let's make up for it. Work harder on the next play. Inbound to Wilkins Maxwell. Maxwell with it now. On over to Ndiga, thought about the three. Brings it back to Burns. Orsund on him. Forcing the opposition a little bit. Wilkins Maxwell tries to go down low, and it's going to go off. Oh!
I think Orsund retching enough to tip it away.
Must have just got his quick hands in there enough to knock it away. Maxwell will spread away. Burns wanted to go up there, but Hepler shut it off quickly. Burns down the corner, Tye Orsund on him. Burns tries to go baseline. He'll walk the tightrope. And the good defense by trying to shut him off. Tye Orsund with another rebound. Forget the broom. Get him some Windex and some paper towel. He's cleaning the glass real well here thus far. Tye Orsund out the basketball. Tries to go over to Keegan Westafer in the corner. Quentin Amsden. 25 seconds down the opening period. And Beau Hepler with it. Back to Amsden. Hugh with it, trying to slow it down. That's a dangerous pass. Wilkins Maxwell intercepted one of those earlier. On to Oviedo. He's trapped in the corner. Beau Hepler. Oh, he had a nice look in the corner. He could have pulled it up, but he was waiting for Tye Orsund, and it went out on Burns. Cox will check in for Burns. Westafer get his shoe tied. Tries to go up to Tye Orsund. Beautiful move by Tye Orsund. Tries to go up strong. Can't get there. And Ndiga with the rebound. 2 seconds. 1 second. And that's the end of the first quarter. Triton trails 14-11. But you know what? The way I'm going to go with that, Elkhart Christian was favored by 1 point tonight. Triton coming out and playing the way they did in the opening period.
Didn't get that slow start we usually get in trouble and get behind.
And that was the only thing that really hurt us against Rochester and Tippy Valley and then Argus. I mean, Argus, we outplayed them in the second half. Triton, biggest thing for them, needs to come out strong in that opening period, in that opening half rather. If they come out strong in that opening half, this team's dangerous.
I'm going to throw up here now what our sectional draw is. So game 1 will be Argus Culver against Culver. That'll be on the Tuesday night game. Then game 2 and game 3. Game 2, South Central versus South Bend Career. And then Elkhart Christian and against us on Triton. Those 2 games will be starting on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Then all the winners play. Game 4, Oregon Davis play the Argus Culver, which will probably be Argus. That'll be the first game on Friday night. And then game 5 will be the winners of the South Central South Bend Career, South Central and then South Bend Career, and then the Elkhart Christian Triton game on the late Friday night. And then of course the winners will be on Saturday evening then.
The big thing for Triton, they've only lost 1 game thus far in this section, I guess against sectional opponents, and that was against Argus a week ago. Was it Monday night? No, it was Wednesday night.
Yeah, last Wednesday night.
My days kind of blurred together as of late. So Tyson Yates will check in. He's out there with Westafer, Tyler Heckaman, Quentin Amsden, and Ashton Oviedo. Clark, Cox, Burns, Wilkins Maxwell, and Charlie Maxwell with the ball out there for the Eagles. Wilkins Maxwell, they're working around the top. Maxwell. Junior guard finds Burns. He'll kind of go. Working it around up top. Burns. He'll try to go. We're going to get another screen, I believe. Legal screen. That'll be on Wilkins Maxwell.
That's his first. Team's fourth. So a few more fouls and get Triton back to shooting free throws. And if they can carry on like they did against the Valley game, perfect from the stripe that night.
And that's Tye Orsund's perfect from the line. I mean, he's really improved that free throw shot as the season went on. Amsden in the corner, had a look. He's going to go baseline quickly. Westafer, he likes that corner three. It's up, not there. Rebound, Ashton Oviedo. The freshman's got it. Quickly to Amsden. Amsden thought about the up fake, goes away, and he'll go, and we're going to get a foul on the floor against Elkhart Christian. And that's going to be on Cox, I believe.
Yep, his second. Team's fifth.
I keep going to mark my page and realize I don't have my page.
Yeah, a little different, little cramp tonight.
That's okay. Westafer receives the inbound from Tyson Yates. Screen by Heckaman to Amsden. Q from the corner, or the right wing, too strong, not there. Westafer tries to save it and does. Oviedo's wanted to go with the step back, not there. Amsden with the basketball up top, puts it on the floor, on over to Westafer. Thought about the up fake that Cox closes off quickly. Westafer's going to try to go baseline. Goes across to Oviedo. Nice skip pass there. Oviedo working against Wilkins. They wanted an offensive foul to extend that arm, not there. Heckaman now in trouble. Goes up top. They're working around. Westafer's going to try another corner three. Way too strong. And it's going to be foul against Triton on the rebound. And it looks like it's going to be on Tyler Heckaman. Going to be on the big man. Tye Orsund, Jared Bules are checking in. Corson and then Dyga will check in for the Eagles.
So yeah, that foul was on Heckaman, so that's his first, team's third.
But really and truly, 3 team fouls thus far. Guys are playing pretty smart. They're really controlling their body momentum thus far. Maxwell up top, on over to Corson. Corson down to Dyga at the free throw line, goes down to Burns. Burns trying to fly through traffic. He'll get there, but he'll travel. He'll travel on the way through. And head coach Chad Hibbard didn't like that one. Bules wants to Pixies dribble up and then goes to Heckaman, who gets closed off. Triple team. Yates quickly gets it, but he gets corralled fast. Westafer trying to find a place to go with it. He's on the baseline up top. Bules, he's going to hit a three. Nope, not there. Rebound goes to Maxwell. Maxwell the fast break, loses the ball for a moment, and Bules takes it away. Bules using the crowd for cushion there.
Yeah, nice and tight on this sideline.
Yates to Bules, quick run up to Heckaman. Heckaman now double team, and Burns is going to come in there and get a jump ball. I don't know, that was awfully quick to be a jump ball. Triton keeps a hold of it, Bules to inbound. Goes to Westafer. He wants to go cross court to Yates. Yates to Westafer to Bules. Goes down to Orsund. Yates, he's alone for three. Not there, rebound Jared Bules. Bules is going to try to go under with the reverse lay-in. Pretty move, puts it in.
He gets Bules on the scoreboard with 2 points. So
Triton's now back within one. Triton in that man-to-man defense, they've really improved. This team's really starting to really play that team defense. They did a good job against Argus in that second half in Tippy Valley. Maxwell going to get with the body. And according to Heckman's reaction, that might be on him. Nope, it's on Tyson Yates. So timeout Elkhart Christian. They'll take their first timeout. I don't know.
Must have just got him on the edge of the
just
body.
Got him a little bit. So thus far, I'm pretty proud of the guys. I mean, they're playing well.
They're playing well. They're playing nice and tight. Getting the rebounds. They're not just one and done. Getting the rebounds, getting them back in, get another shot. You know, they're putting a good defensive pressure on. And they was really good. Just really only one time on that full court press that tripped them up. Other than that, they broke it up for the most part.
And the big thing, though, that's kind of dangerous that they're doing, I mean, not taking anything away, but forcing the ball, passing those long cross-court passes. Elkhart Christian may not have as much athleticism on the floor at one time. I mean, the length athleticism like an Argus would have. Those are dangerous passes. You just got to be able to be on the mark and have
13 from Bruce gave him a pep talk.
I'll tell you what, Bruce looked really well in that JV game. Bruce Johnson had a great game. He was shooting. He was all over the place. He was just that animal.
It's just one of those games when everything's clicking and it just do no wrong.
And I mean, like he was hungry, and that ball was dinner, and he was hungry. Max with the crossover dribble tries to go down and Ndaiga. He'll go up, blocked by Heckaman. They're going to call a foul. Oh man, that's big thing now. Okay, and that will be on Heckaman.
That gets his second.
Now sending Ndaiga to the line. Has he been in the line yet tonight?
No, has not been there.
So you see his first attempts from the free throw line.
Burns has been the only one there tonight.
That's what I thought. And Ndaiga's first shot's up, back on side iron, rolls out. Lucas Richman and Wilkins Maxwell will check in. So Ndaiga now will get ready to shoot his. And Ashton Oviedo, he's going to check in for Keegan Westafer.
Ashton, we've been talking about having a games that hasn't been falling through, but he's leading the Trojans with 6 points.
He's starting to get that scoring edge back. I mean, some pretty physical teams last week. It was very tough as Ndaiga hits that one. When you play physical teams like that, as a freshman, I mean, you don't play the physicality, it's a lot different, and the game's a lot faster than coming out of junior high. Yates backs himself off. He'll try to use that throttle, goes up strong to the left hand, and it puts it in. Tyson Yates with that one.
That gets him on the board.
He'll be our post-game interview if I can get him up here as the game's back knotted up, all at 15. Groves directing the defenses, and Ndaiga's got in the corner. He'll try to dribble drive. Goes around Richman. That was a tough pass. Finds Corson. Bules doesn't give him an inch. Cross court. Wilkins Maxwell goes baseline. Oviedo, good defense on him. Burns now on the right side. He stops, step back. Orsund shuts it off. Up top to Corson. Back to Burns. Orsund on him. Burns tries to step back again. Orsund keeps shutting him off. Quick hot pass for Maxwell. You got to pay attention down there in the bleachers tonight, boy.
Not much cushion over there.
Where's the Cubs announcer saying, beware of fly balls because they're coming. Hepler will check in for Tyson Yates. That pass had some mustard on it, too. I'm telling you what.
I think it got tipped twice.
Sheesh. One of those instances, I'm glad we're a little bit out of harm's way, I guess. Maxwell with it outside the three-point line. 3:26 remaining here. Orsund steps in, takes it away. 1-on-2 fast break. He loses it for a moment. Hepler comes away. He's trying to save it, and he'll step on the line on the way out. Orsund tried to go across, but Burns will get in there and knock it away. I like the aggressiveness.
Did Trent get a little action down there?
Well, he's on his phone. Well, he seems to be okay. He's starting to perk up a little bit. He's all right. What you call in-your-face photography. Burns to Corson up top. They'll try to lose Bules, but Bules, I'll tell you what, his defense is really starting to tighten up quite a bit. Burns, he'll try to go with that hop step. He'll go up and he'll get a foul. He fooled Orsund and pulled him with him. Oh, wait, it may not be on Orsund.
No.
Oh, it'll be on Hepler.
Say Hepler.
Kind of thought it was on Orsund. He was kind of flying through the air with him.
So, yeah, that's just Hepler's first then.
So Burns earlier from the line. His second chance.
Yep, he's 3 for 3 now.
So he's perfect thus far. Only missed one from Ndaiga. 1 for 2 on his trip. Burns now gives him the 1-point lead. He'll try for a 2-point lead and a roll out. Wilkins Maxwell comes in a hurry to get that rebound. Oh no! No travel call. Ball doesn't lie. I'll quote a broadcaster there. Hepler goes up strong. No foul there, and he'll go out on Burns.
Oh, there's a scoreboard. Come back up.
I figured I'd quote the other broadcaster. I kind of like that the ball doesn't lie. Orsund to Bules. Thought about the three. Orsund's got it now. Hepler tries to curl around, but Wilkins-Maxwell shuts it off. Hepler in the corner. The senior sharpshooter not there. Rebound, Tye Orsund. Blocked by Burns. Burns gets it back on order to Wilkins-Maxwell. 16-15 is our score. Maxwell to Corson. Quickly to Ndiga. He'll try a corner three. Not there. Back iron. Burns with the rebound. And he'll go up, and we'll get a foul on Triton. And that's going to be on Hepler again, I believe.
Yep, that gets his second. Now that gets Elkhart Christian into the bonus.
I'm pretty sure Tyson Yates is coming in for him. And Will Hepler will get a seat, and Clark will check in as well. So Hepler will probably be out for the rest of this quarter. Keegan Westafer is going to check in. Burns the first shot. It's out good. He's missed his last two. Richman with the rebound. Oviedo stops, slows it down. Back to Tyson Yates. Yates now trying to dribble around. Stops, picks his dribble up, hands off to Oviedo. He's going to try the dribble drive. Floater for him. It's pretty. It's in.
He's up to 8 points now.
And Triton's out in front by 1. This is the makings for a pretty good game, according to John Harrell. 1 point deficit. Of course, with an NBA three. Mercy sakes, he shot that one from the parking lot.
And he's leading Elkhart with 11. And he's 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
Orsund tries to go. Burns blocked him on that one. Orsund gets his own rebound. Bules, he's alone for 3. Not there. Tye Orsund tries to come in for the rebound. It's a fight for the basketball. And we're going to get a jump ball call. It's going to go back to Elkhart Christian. Burns with that 6'4" frame. He's got some long arms, and he's reaching around just enough to get back in there. He's reading the blocks perfectly. Westafer will check in. I finally got to use from the parking lot. I told Michelle I'm going to use it one of these days, and I got to use it.
Yeah, because that was back there.
He might have shot that one from the highway as far back as he was. My goodness. Course on over to Wilkins-Maxwell. He'll drop it, try to go in Ndiga, but Westafer will knock it away. Good job by Keegan to read that play.
You could have said from the bypass. It's just right over there.
Well, true, the bypass is earlier. That's right, yeah. Forgot about the bypass. Burns, he'll stop. He'll try to go up strong. He got it. He has it. 4-point lead now. Oviedo with us as we were near the final minute of the half. Oviedo stops, retreats to the three-point line. Tye Orsund down the left wing. Orsund now is going to go to work. Kicks over to Keegan Westafer. Burns is going to try to come in. We're going to get a foul on the screen with Tye Orsund.
Yeah, that's his first.
I don't blame Jason Groves on that one. I'm not sure on that one. Kaden Atkins will check in. Next dead ball. Getting some counseling from Coach Duff. And Ndiga down to Wilkins-Maxwell, 35 seconds. Corson with it. Yates on him. Corson tries to spin out of trouble, goes down, and Jared Bules steps in front, and Wilkins on the reach. Wilkins-Maxwell on the reach, but they're going to bring Kaden Atkins back, and they're going to send Beau Hepler, Tyler Heckaman in. Yates and Westafer will come off. Full court press by the Eagles. Starting lineup out there for Triton. Oviedo, Maxwell tries to come from behind him. Maxwell comes in there.
Perfect.
Oh, Bules gets in front of it. He tries to go up. Burns blocked him. Bules to Hepler. There's the whistle from Groves, resetting the offense. 4-point lead now for the Eagles. Oviedo with it. Maxwell on him to Tyler Heckaman. On to Tye Orsund inside 10 seconds. Beau Hepler with it. Hepler with the ball. Back to Tye Orsund, who cuts to the basket. Orsund up the buzzer, puts it in! Tye Orsund draws him back within 2.
Nice, good comeback for getting a little bit behind and try to make it up.
And that was a good move by Hepler and Orsund. They really pulled the defense to Beau, thinking he was going to just jack a three, and Orsund just freelance with the back door.
So for Elkhart Christian, we have Corson with 11, Burns with 5, Clark with 2, Maxwell 2, and Nadiga with 1. For leading the Trojans, Oviedo 8, Orsund with 4, Hepler with 3, Tyson Yates with 2, and Jared Bules with 2. As far as fouls, really anybody, Heckaman having those 2 quick fouls, and then Beau Hepler 2 fouls. And for Elkhart, Cox having 2, and Wilkins Maxwell having 2. So that's the only ones really in any foul trouble.
But still, really a pretty good half for Triton to put against Elkhart Christian. Now, this is a matchup in the sectional play. That might be a fun one to watch.
Yes, it's going to be an equal game, and they're pretty equal. I like the fire. We're not like we gave up. We've had some beatings over this last week, tough week. Come back in, refocus, new game, get going at it.
And the big thing with these guys being young, like I said, you're good. And big things with these guys and what they have gone through this week. I mean, sometimes when you go through something bad like this, that's when the great teams really just seem to find a way to win the rest of the way out. I mean, I'm thinking back to the Giants. That year they had that Super Bowl run. They shut off the Patriots when they had that undefeated streak. They got hot at the right time. Yep. Triton still is in that little window where they can get hot enough. And sectionals is there. If they can get that momentum going the rest of the way, I know they got a tough game against Bremen tomorrow night. And then Knox is not going to be no easy walk in the park on Friday. They got 2 tough games after this. But if they can get a win against Elkhart Christian and play the way they've played so far, that momentum, that confidence level can really play into sectional play.
Yep. And then same thing. If then meeting back up again next week, having again could help.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojans fans. Andy O'Hare alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler. We're live here at Elkhart Christian. 21-19 is our score. The Eagles out in front. And I'll give a couple shout-outs here. We got Landon Matthews. He's asked for a shout-out, so I take requests. When I see him, I take requests.
When we can do it. We're set up a little different so we can kind of watch some of it tonight.
We appreciate everybody that's at home watching 32 Watch Now. Now, I know one of those 32 is Danny, Kaden, and Michelle. They're at home watching. Of course, Danny will be at the ball game tomorrow night at Bremen. She was very upset Friday night that I came, although it did calm her down a little bit that I didn't get a pretzel. So she calmed down a little bit. Kaden made me promise I'll bring popcorn home for him because he likes the popcorn. So give their shout out.
But yeah, we do have Bremen's tomorrow night. That will be the last official regular season home game.
Exactly. Last official home game.
Then we'll be on the road to Knox. We're trying to prepare our game plan for the Knox broadcast.
Yeah, we're working on that one. We're working on that one.
Well, I don't know if it'll be a broadcast.
Yeah, there probably won't be a broadcast. It might be a tape delay. Recording delay. A SIM card delay.
Oh, boy. So Triton's going to come out here. Of course, Knox will face them 4-1 in conference play, 11-8 thus far on the season. So that'll be a tough place. It's a tough place to play, too. So here we go, get things back underway here at Elkhart Christian's Day. The Eagles lead by 2. Maxwell, Corson, Burns, and Dyga, and Clar out there for the Eagles. Trying to break huddle, long conversation with Jason Groves as they get ready to get things underway, if I get my words out right. So we'll get ready. One thing has been really huge tonight is the 6'9 junior DeChimiak has been out. So, I mean, that not having him down there or down low has kind of hurt the Eagles thus far this season. And
I don't know whether it's a season injury or whether it's he'll be back for sectional.
Well, it'll be okay if he's not back for sectional. Yep. Sorry. But here we go.
Sometimes somebody that's like that, if they've been hurt and they want to do play, come in, sometimes it's more detrimental than the guys that's been gelling and working together.
All season long. Orson, Hepler, Westafer, Oviedo, and Tyler Heckaman out there for the Trojans. We're back underway here. If Triton's been doing anything what they've been doing as of late, they're going to have a strong second half. Oviedo up to Beau Hepler. Back to Oviedo cross court. Leaves it for Westafer in the corner. He'll try that corner three. He likes. Hits up. No, too strong. Corson with the rebound.
That's something we got to get some of these threes to drop. But I like all these looks they've been taking. We just got to get these things to go.
Just keep confidence in there. They'll get there. Corson. Clar, he'll try his first shot attempt. Inside iron rebound, Tyler Heckaman.
Put it a little closer. I can't hear you real well.
So Hepler now to Oviedo. He's going to work outside the perimeter. Directing traffic. Hepler now with the basketball. Works to Tye Orsund. Picks his dribble up, loses there for a moment.
Better get rid of it. There he goes.
Heckaman with the basketball. Burns on him. Heckaman wanted to go to Oviedo. Picks his dribble back to Tye Orsund now again, and Dyga on him. They're kind of double teamed in the corner. It's going to go out on Burns. Of course, Elkhart Christian with the new head coach this season. And that's Chad Hibbert. 9-11 on the season for him in his opening season here as the Eagles head coach. Orsund with the basketball. Here we go. To Oviedo. Got to play it. Got to be up on your toes here now the rest of the way out. Down to Heckaman. He'll post up against Dyga. Burns tries to come into double team. Heckaman trying to go up through traffic, and he can't get a call on the shot attempt. And the Eagles take it away. Corson now on the fast break. Goes through Orsund, but Orsund steals it away. Tye Orsund now on the fast break. He'll go up, and Burns will get him on the reach on the shot. And Tye Orsund will go to the line for two. Like I said, I might have to get Ty some Windex and some paper towels. He's done a good job cleaning up the glass, and better keep an eye on him. He's stealing the ball away at a high rate here tonight. Got really quiet. I like it.
Yep. Must be a lot of Trojan fans here.
The Trojan faithful traveled well. Orson's first shot, back iron's a little strong. That's all right. It's all right.
Now he's only one of the Trojans that's been to the free throw line tonight, so 2 or 3.
Orson now reset. Shots up, it's in. Tye Orsund, 75% from the free throw line here tonight. 1-point ball game. Maxwell with it. On over, finds Corson. Double team, good double team by Tye Orsund. Ashton Oviedo goes down to Dyga. He's alone in the post. Banks open for him. Beau Hepler with the basketball now. He'll come up. They're trying to run that half-court trap at him. Down to Westafer. He'll try another corner three. One's got to drop. Not there. Heckaman tries to slap it over to him, but then Dyga's in the way. Hands on the fast break to Clark. He'll drop it in. 5-point ball game now. Quick 4-point swing for the Eagles. Hepler goes across, tipped by Clark. Orsund will go, tries to go to Wester, tries to go up. He'll get his own rebound. Heckaman with the putback. It's up, puts it in.
Was that a shot for Orsund, or was it just a loose ball?
I don't know. It looked like a shot. Burns will pass over here to Corson. He'll go across court to Dyga. He'll drive baseline. Floater for him. Side iron, two not strong enough. Heckaman gets the rebound. He gives off to Ashton Oviedo. Oviedo now inside the right wing. He's going to work back to center court. He'll try to dribble drive. He'll go up strong. He'll draw the foul on the way up. Good job by Ash with that aggressiveness on the drive to go up strong.
Give new subscriber Naomi a shout out. Just subscribe.
So Naomi, she just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Oviedo now for the line. He'll try his first shot. It's up, it's in. Triton only missing, one free throw on the night?
Yes.
So appreciate that, subscriber. Appreciate everybody that's watching. Oviedo perfect from the line on that one. 1-point ball game again. Clark with the basketball. They'll come across. Tye Orsund gets a piece. Oh, I got a piece of it. Burns with it now. I like Tye Orsund coming out there and guarding outside the perimeter. I really like that idea on the defensive side. Burns now. He'll go. He'll work. Oviedo come in kind of strong with the reach. And Oviedo get the foul, and Burns will hit the deck kind of hard. Burns to inbound. Finds Clark. Maxwell up top, finds Corson on the left wing. Goes down to Ndiga. Clark now is going to try the dribble drive. He'll go up, but Beau Hepler knocks away on the way up. Clark, then Heckaman can't get the block. Too much body. At least that's what I'm assuming the refs thought. That was the right play by Tyler Heckaman. He had a good look on the block. And Clark will go to the line for two. Bules will check. We're going to have a new guy check in here. Number 34. Now, he played in the JV game. I'm going to imagine that's Noah Hunt. Okay, I was right. Noah Hunt will check in. Wilkins Maxwell looks like he'll be checking in for Clark. So Bules now in. Out there with Hepler, Tye Orsund, Ashton Oviedo, and Keegan Westafer. Clark's second free throw attempt is up and takes an unfriendly roll for the Eagles, but a good roll for the Trojans. Oviedo receives the pass from Westafer. Loses the ball from him, quickly up to Keegan. Hunt out there on him. Back to Bules, onward to Tye Orsund. Orsund's going to try the drive. Nope, back to Oviedo. He'll get a good move, trying to free himself off. Spin
nice
move,
look.
Pretty move, floaters up, puts it in.
That was a nice, good move.
Oviedo's starting to look a lot like himself. We said earlier he needed a big game tonight. Maxwell will go up from the pass. They're going to say he got fouled on the way through for the pass. And Wilkins Maxwell's going to check in for Clark, I believe.
So, yeah, Tye picked up his second.
So for Triton, a big defensive stand here could prove costly for the Eagles. Maxwell trying to find a place to go down the baseline. Looking for a place to go. Finds Wilkins Maxwell up top. Oviedo's on him. To Burns, he's going to kind of wait just a second to let the play develop. On now. Corson, he'll try a contested jumper. He puts it in. Corson's pretty much automatic from outside.
Yep, he's 4 for 4 out there, and one for one, just even a regular two-pointer.
So he's perfect on the night.
14 points.
Quickly over to Bules. Tries to go down to Orsund. Kind of a hot pass there. Hepler now. He'll try the dribble drive. Back to Oviedo. The freshman for three. Puts it in. Ashton Oviedo knocks it back up at 29. It's going to be a point contest between him and Corson.
Yep, they said it was going to be a even game tonight.
29 all. We might be in for a barn burner here at Elkhart Christian. Noah Hunt back on over to Burns. Burns now is going to try to go against Tye Orsund on the drive. Pulls up. He's going to try a deep two. Not there. Rebound. Beau Hepler got around Maxwell on that one.
At least we don't have any dumpster fires.
Westafer puts it in. Triton takes the lead by 3. Yeah, no dumpster fires. There's a certain team down south that, it caught fire down there.
I guess it's still on fire. They haven't put it out.
No, they may not put it out tomorrow night either. At least they played the way they did Saturday. So IU's not looking like what they should be. So Triton now leading by 3. First time they've led since the first quarter. They're starting to come alive at the right time.
Yep, they're just keep chipping away, staying right there.
So Hunt's out there with Wilkins, Maxwell, and Dyga checks in. Out there with Corson and Maxwell. Charlie Maxwell, that is, number 11. Tyson Yates, Jared Bules, Ashton Oviedo, Keegan Westafer, and Tye Orsund out there for the Trojans. 3:05 remaining here in the third period.
That player that checked in is not on here.
Noah Hunt, number 34. And Dyga with it, and they're going to say we got a foul. It'll go over here. It'll belong with Elkhart Christian. That's on Tye Orsund again.
Yeah, it's his third.
And that's going to bring Quentin Amsden in for him. So Tye will take a break with those 3 fouls. So now Westafer's going to be kind of that guy in the post. He can play that post. Hunt gets a good move in the post, and he'll put it up and in. 1-point ball game for the Trojans. Tyson Yates now to Oviedo. They're going to kind of play back and forth to Jared Bules. Bules is going to try to go down to Keegan Westafer. He's in the low block. He does well down there. Banks it in. Keegan Westafer reopens the bank there. Maxwell with it past the half-court line. 3-point lead for the Trojans. Corson to Wilkins Maxwell. He'll try that spin move in the post. He'll force a shot up, and Hunt will go. Westafer will have him wrapped up. Keegan just got that. He just got that arm hooked in there just enough.
His second, Keegan's second, team's 5th. So we did pretty good the first half on fouls, but now it seems like we're kind of getting really caught up.
And Dyga loses it. Westafer, that's a fight for the basketball. Back to Maxwell in the corner. He'll try the between the legs dribble. Not there. Back to Dyga. And goes down to Wilkins. Maxwell gets it knocked away. It's a fight. And jump ball. Didn't know who's going off.
They both was on touching it as they fell out of bounds.
And it's going to stay here with the Eagles.
Yeah, I think the ball was trapped between the two, and they both landed with it.
I think Ashton was trying to get away with the cheerleaders. Kind of was that 6th defender on that one, the 6th man there. Clark will check in for Maxwell. He'll come out. Corson to inbound. Trying to find somebody. Finds Hunt. Westafer's on him, and he'll get a foul on the inlet pass. And Jason Groves is going to have a long conversation with him on that one, trying to tell him, okay, here's how you position your body. So 3 personal fouls on Keegan there.
Yep. And then Tyler Heckaman having 3, and then Tye Orsund 3. So getting a little bit of foul issue here going into this late third quarter.
So Lucas Richman checking in for Keegan Westafer. Corson inbound. Tries to go in Dyga. And Triton's going to knock it away, and we're going to get another foul on Triton, and that's going to put the Eagles in the 1-1 bonus.
Maybe Amsden? Yep, that's his first.
And Dyga was 50% from the line in his lone trip to the free throw line. 5 for 9 as a team. And Dyga now, the Trojan faithful, starting to make some noise down there. First shot for Dyga's up. It's in. 2-point ball game.
bit of instruction out there from official.
He's a pretty good official. I like him. He always takes the time to explain to the guys, here's what happened, here's what you need to do. And Tyga for his second attempt. It's up. No good. Back iron. Still 50% from the line. Bules and Amsden fighting for the basketball, but Q, the guy with the quick feet and quick hands on the fast break, and he'll go. And he'll get a push from behind on Elkhart Christian. I believe it's on Wilkins Maxwell. See if he was in the vicinity. And it was on Ndiga. And Burns will come in for him.
That's his first, and that gets them up to 6. So their next foul gets the Trojans to the line.
So Bules to inbound, finds Lucas Richman on the inbound. Job by Lucas to corral that one. Sticky hands on that one. Back to Amsden. Waiting for someone to kind of go around. He picked his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. To Oviedo now on the left wing. Directs to Yates to come back to him. Wilkins Maxwell on him. Minute and a half remaining here in the third period. Triton leads by 2. Amsden with the head fake. Not there. Running out of time, so he puts the ball on the floor, tries to dribble away out of trouble. Stepped in front is Wilkins Maxwell. He'll have a free lane to the basket, but Amsden will come in and knock it away! Block party for Quentin Amsden. Yates comes there, loses Wilkins Maxwell. Oviedo for the transition 3, not there. Rebound goes to Burns. He'll give it to Wilkins Maxwell. He's going to put on the accelerator on that one, back to Corson. Corson now will go. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Amsden. I thought he had his feet set, and it's not in time. That was a quick 10 seconds. Mercy sakes.
That's his second, Amsden's second foul.
So Q will come out. Beau Hepler will check in.
Corson going to the line. He has not been there tonight. So that's the only thing. He's made all of his 2s. He's made all of his 3s.
Will he go for the free throw jumpers up? It's in. I kind of had a feeling.
Yep.
So he'll have a chance to knot it up here at 34 all. Second shot, it's in. Cox will check in. Oh, maybe not. He's going to bring out Hunt, maybe. Or no, Burns will come out. Keegan Westafer got some instructions from the coach. He's coming back in. Tyson Yates will go out. They're trying to draw it out. Beau Hepler with it now as we're now in the final minute of the third quarter. Knotted up at 34. To Oviedo on the left wing. Beau Hepler up top. They'll work it around here. Trying to free up somebody. Burn some clock here. That's all right. No shot clock. Use all the time you need. They must be cooking pizza down there. Just saying.
Something a little different. At least it's not the burnt popcorn the other night. Everything was good until that come out.
That was rough.
Hey, and they did have a pretzels.
Oviedo now under 25 seconds.
That was my lunch.
There you go. Hepler now inside 15 seconds. He's got
to get moving. He's getting counted.
Hepler with a beautiful crossover move. Oviedo now is going to try the dribble drive. Kicks out to Westafer. He'll try a contested 3. Way too strong. Wilkins Maxwell. Richman tries to come and knock it away. 3 seconds out. He's going to try to thread the needle on the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. 34 all.
So, yeah, Ashton Oviedo up there 15 points, and then we've got Orsund and Westafer both at 5. Hepler at 3. Yates with 2. Bules with 2. Heckaman with 2. And for Elkhart Christian, the man that can't miss, Corson with 16 points. Clark with 5. Burns with 5. Nadaga with 4. Maxwell 2. And Hunt with 2. So, but the biggest thing with the Trojans, we got 3 players. Orsund, Heckaman, and Westafer all with 3 fouls.
And that's a lot of post minutes there.
Where they can get that ball down low, and you need those guys down there just to draw the ball down there to get the defenders, to get these guys out on the 3-point line. Maybe they can get some of those to start falling.
For Triton, the big thing here is they've got to own this fourth quarter. They've won the second and third quarters. But now they're going to have to come alive in the fourth quarter and own that quarter to put themselves up. This team has played some time. Quentin Christian played well down there to the final buzzer. Defense, offense was there. They have the confidence knowing that games tight like this, they know how to play and get that lead back and get that momentum swinging their way. Like I talked to Lucas Richman, there's plays you don't see with the basket goes in. There's little things like that like setting a good screen, getting a good look, stealing the ball away, a big rebound, blocks. Those things build the momentum. You don't quite see some of those things in the stat line. So Triton will have it to start off the fourth quarter. Corson, Burns, Wilkins, Maxwell, Clark, and then Dyke out there. Hepler, Orsund, Bules, Westafer, and Oviedo out there for Triton. Westafer gets a good inlet pass in the lane. He'll get fouled on the way up. So Keegan will go to the line. So right now, this is where my elementary school coach said, only coach in Warsaw is there. They've been practicing those free throws. Cool, close pass. Bules comes away with it. Hepler to Oviedo. He'll try his deep three. Not there. Rebound, Wilkins Maxwell. Corson with the basketball. Looking down court, nothing there. To Burns. To Clark in the corner. Cross-court pass. Wilkins Maxwell will try a three. Puts it in. They take the lead by one. Hepler now with the basketball. 6.5 remaining here. 1 point lead for the Eagles. Bules now with the basketball. Back to Beau Hepler. Big thing here. Relax. Get a good offensive possession. We've kind of went back and forth in this fight. Bules gets the pass a little bit behind him. And Clark will jump the route. He'll try to go. He'll go up for the fast break lay-in. They take the lead now by 3. Quickly to Hepler. Big thing now to do is just relax. Keep that confidence. A couple things happen. Don't panic. Short-term memory. Hepler wants to go to Orsund. Finds Westafer top the key. Westafer's going to try the dribble drive. He's going to try to go up. And one opportunity! Smart move by Keegan. Did you get now going against, and the player had his back turned to him, and another player kind of corralling him a little bit. Use that momentum and draw the foul. Smart move by the sophomore.
So Clark picks up his second foul, team's 5th foul.
Maxwell and Dyga checking in. Amsden and Lucas Richman checking in for the Trojans. Westafer now on the line for the N1 opportunity. See if he can knot it back up here at 39. Shots up, puts it in. Keegan Westafer tickles the twine. We're back knotted up at 39.
Yep, he's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Maxwell to Burns. He'll bring it up, the 6'4 junior. He'll try the crossover against Richman. Zone defense now by the Trojans. That's smart. Put your bigs out there and force the little guys down in the post. That's smart. Burns now. We'll try to go hands off to Clark. He'll drive. Tries a mid-range pull-up jumper. Not there. Rolls out. Lucas Richman with the rebound. Maxwell tried to get a punch in there. Couldn't get it. Beau Hepler now knotted up at 39. 5:20 remaining here in the ball game. Hepler gets a good. Lucas Richman had a push by Wilkins Maxwell. Ooh. Took his hands and extended him with the push.
It just pushed him out of the road. So that gets his 3rd. It's another foul for Elkhart Christian, and the Trojans will be at the line.
That's perfectly fine. We'll take our free throw attempts tonight. Wilkins Maxwell up tight on Beau Hepler, putting his head into him, pushing against. Westafer with the basketball. Hands off to Amsden. Q now, 5:10 remaining. Wilkins Maxwell not giving Beau Hepler a chance. Timeout, Jason Groves. So, if it were me, I'd be doing everything I can to get Beau the basketball and let Wilkins Maxwell just foul him again.
Yeah.
Because down there pushing away, he's getting frantic.
Yep, he's getting frustrated.
And that's the kind of thing now we saw against Argus. We used that frustration there a little bit, and that really paid off there in the second half. So if you're down there, Jason Groves, what do you tell? Oh, Bruce Johnson, Mr. Ice Water in his veins himself is going to check in, looks like.
Yeah, hey, as long as he didn't get the cool down, if he's still on from the JV game, that'll be a nice couple good shots.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce is a sharpshooter, and like I said, he's got ice water in his veins. The last few games he's played in the JV, and it's been close matchups, Bruce has been the guy keeping them in the game.
And also, yeah, making those baskets, but he was also doing Orsund cleaning up, getting a lot of those good rebounds.
Defense, he's played it pretty well. There's a loose ball. Like I said, Bruce was hungry. He'll jump out and get a bite. So he'll be wearing number 44 now. Interesting move. He'll do the inbounding for Triton. Oviedo gets the inbound. Wilkins Maxwell on him. Back to Beau Hepler up top. Trap defense being played by the Eagles. There you go, just rock him to sleep. Oviedo's cross court. Good job by Keegan not to pass him that one. Westafer thought about trying to step into that shot. Back to Hepler, high pass. Hepler back to Westafer. Thought about dribbling that shot. They're trying to work it around, trying to find somewhere to go. Westafer drops it to Lucas Richman, but Burns knocks it away. Clark on the fast break. Lucas Richman cuts off the lane. And they're going, Bruce Johnson getting there for the jump ball. Attaboy, Bruce.
Yep. 3 Trojan players had him all trapped.
But Bruce got in there with the heads-up play to get a hold of the ball before somebody reached in and fouled him. Attaboy, Bruce. Richmond comes in, or Orsund comes in for Richmond. Bules checks in. Bruce Johnson will take a seat.
Looks like Elkhart Christian timeout, full timeout.
And Chad Hibbert wanted to see what Jason Gross is going to sub in. He'll bring Corson in the next inbound. I'll tell you what, Bruce is starting to grow on me.
Yeah, like
I'll tell you.
Like Coach said before, we got a lot of these guys that need to hit the weight room, get a little more tougher underneath, and yeah, they're good future coming up.
I mean, like I said, if they, like I said, put some weight on, get the lifting going. These guys, like I said, bright future. I mean, and that's the kind of stuff like Bruce talks about. He gets in the old gym and does some shooting. I mean, you want to hear that from your freshmen. You want to see your freshmen wanting to beat the doors down to get in, and our guys have really done that. You hear that. We heard Ashton or in the season. Jason talked about it. You can't keep him out of the gym.
Yep.
And then you got guys like Beau Hepler, a leader like him. Lucas Richman, a very good leader. I love that interview with Lucas last week. That was one of my favorite interviews. We got 57 watched now. Appreciate everybody at home watching.
Yep, nice, good, tight game for you.
And you know, for the amount of people watching, 57 people, Triton traveled pretty well.
So. I think they want a shout out because they subbed.
Okay. We'll give Trayvon. Is that how you say it? Trayvon Tat. He subbed.
We just hope our
internet
stays up. We've had a few connectivity issues, but for the most part, it's been staying up here.
So there we go. Now we're going to get back at it. Maxwell, Burns, and out there with Clark. Corson just checking in, and Dye just back in. Burns with the floater. Rebound. Can Bules get a hold of it? No. Burns comes away with it. Back to Ndija. He's now in the corner. He's going to try that blow box shot. It's up. It's in. They take the lead. 4:15 remaining in the barn burner here. That is Elkhart Christian High School. No dumpster fires, just the barn burning down. Hands off to Ashton Oviedo. He's going to work back the corner to Beau Hepler. He'll go baseline. Beau to Westafer. Beautiful move. Banks open. Keegan Westafer knocks it back up at 41. I love the intensity on the bench from the guys. Burns will try to drive. He'll try to slither his way to the lane. We're going to get a foul on the floor. It doesn't matter. He'll go for the 1-and-1 bonus. Burns has missed a couple free throws tonight.
So Tye picked up his 4th foul. So Burns is 3 from 5 so far this evening.
That shot is up. It's off the front iron. Oviedo with the rebound. Got to capitalize on that one there. Back to Beau Hepler, knotted up at 41. Andy O'Hara alongside Kenny Barnhart and around them for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. Hepler to Westafer on the right side. They'll work around Bules. He's on spot for a 3. Good look. Puts it in. Jared Bules.
Hey, when you're
Three-point ball
open
game.
like that, you better take it.
And Bules is a guy who can hit from outside. He had that open look, that confidence right there. Trust your shot, trust your ability. He did that there. Triton's up 3.
He missed a couple earlier, but that didn't deter him. Just go ahead and take it.
Clark now back on over to Burns. 3:13 remaining. Triton leads by 3. Burns trying to work himself in. Clark now is going to try the dribble drive. He goes up, tries to go down. It's going to go off Maxwell. Triton gets the ball back. Wilkins Maxwell's going to check in with those 3 fouls. And Clark's going to come out. Chad Hibbert trying to bring out a little more athleticism out there on the court.
We're not too far off from what the predicted score was for this game.
No, it's not. Oviedo with a nice pass. Down to Orsund, low block. It's up, puts it in. Tye Orsund, 5-point ball game. Triton leading the way. 2:45 remaining in the ball game.
That basket picked up his 7th point.
Burns, Orsund almost stepped in, showed why he was an all-star in the cornerback position. Burns will try a free throw jumper. He's that link, not there. Bules with the rebound. Triton get them all some Windex and some paper towel. They're cleaning the boards tonight. Back to Tye Orsund. To Bules up top. Corson's inching his way to him. Bules to Hepler. Maxwell's out there. He's inching towards him, trying to force them here. Hepler now works right. Wanting Oviedo, not there. Back to Bules up top the key. On to Tye Orsund. Letting it develop. Maxwell almost gets a piece of it. Oviedo with it now. Inside 2 minutes in the ball game. Our Trojans leading by 5. Hands off to Hepler. Maxwell gets a piece of it. He'll stay here with Triton.
The pizza pies arrived, and I can smell them pretty heartily.
Pizza pies have arrived. Well,
not too bad.
That's what I was smelling.
The tunnel underneath this is letting the concession stand lift up here.
No, it's the post-game
snacks.
Oh.
Post-game snacks. Oviedo, or Orsund alone by himself. He's going to take Burns to the baseline. He'll go up strong. And one! Tye Orsund stretching the lead to 7 and a chance to make it 8. And Keegan and Quentin Amsden fanning the boys off over there.
So that picks Burns' third foul. Gets Elkhart Christian for the Trojans having a bonus now.
Orsund shots up. Tye Orsund, the man, has done it all tonight.
He's up 10 points, but Oviedo, he's up to 15.
But Triton 90% from the free throw line on this evening. These boys have been practicing those free throws, and that 8-point lead is from that hard work. Minute 45 remaining in the ball game. 8-point lead to our Trojans. Maxwell trying to use those fancy dribble moves, not there. And Dyja thought about it there. He's going to go. Floater for him with the one-hand floater. He'll get it to drop. Full court press now by the Eagles. Westafer directing traffic. He'll come past the half-court line. And Dyja is going to meet him out there now. Westafer with the good dribble move to keep himself from there. And they're going to get, whoa, what are we going to get? Timeout?
Groves called timeout.
Okay. I was going to say, because then Dyja kind of didn't have his feet set to draw the charge. And Westafer didn't throw a forearm. I was a little worried about that one.
Yeah.
Having been at the game Saturday, this is a totally different team right now that's playing on this court.
But, I mean, the thing Saturday, Rochester's not a tough place to play in. But still, a physical team playing Tippy Valley, I mean, those boys got to feel what a boxer feels like going 10 rounds or going how many rounds with Rocky Balboa, the guys who have to go against him. Well, you know, it's a movie still, but still. Anyways, going against a guy like that and then going in there, that was a tough deal. That was a tough deal Friday. And,
you're getting your beat on Friday and then turn around and kind of throwing you off having that afternoon, Friday night, afternoon Saturday game. So getting everything squared away on that.
They didn't even get a full 24 hours of rest. They got a whopping maybe 12 hours, maybe 8 hours. I don't know.
Yeah. You got out of there and got home, got back up, got back down to Rochester.
And for those guys, that kind of stuff really puts you in a position that's tough. You're tired, long week, played 3 physical teams right back to back to back. These Trojans have responded well here tonight. Bules to inbound. Westafer circles around. He tries to go to Tye Orsund, alley-oop, and he puts it up, puts it in. Tye Orsund, 8-point lead is back again.
Hey, we got 3 Trojans, double-digit points.
Nothing wrong with that. Deep 3 by Corson. The parking lot's closed on that one. Maxwell with it. He'll try to go inside the 3-point line with the dribble drive. Stops, loses the picks the dribble up, tries the fadeaway. Not there. Rebound, Clark. He's going to go up and over to the back. And Triton now in the 1-and-1 bonus the rest of the way out with a minute 1 remaining in the ball game.
That was Corson's first miss of the evening.
Whoa. Hang on. 1-and-1. It's like, don't worry about it, Jerry. 1-and-1, buddy. 1-and-1, buddy. And Ashton Oviedo will come to the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Maxwell getting some heavy coaching from head coach Chad Hibbard. Oviedo to the line. First shot's up. And none from the roll as Clark comes away with it. A rare miss from the Trojans as the final minute now has came upon us here in the fourth quarter. 51-43 is our score. Maxwell up top the key. He'll drive. Thought about it to go back to Corson. Not there. Good job by Jaron Bules to cut off that lane. Maxwell now. He's going to try the dribble drive. Back over to Clark. Clark to Corson. Corson's going to try the dribble drive. Hop step. Jumpers up. And we're going to say we got a foul on the floor before the shot. That's going to be on Jared Bules.
That's his first foul. But with that foul puts them into double bonus.
And Corson, who's been there once tonight, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We'll get another one.
Yep. Can't sub.
A lot of confusion here.
Yep. They're all thinking it's double shots. You don't sub during the first shot.
So Corson will inbound. Shots in.
Now we can do all the swapping.
So Tyler Heckaman checking in. Out there with Tye Orsund, Ashton Oviedo, Keegan Westafer, and Beau Hepler for the Trojans. Corson's second shot and takes. Oh, a real friendly roll for them. Timeout, Elkhart Christian. So 6-point ball game. Big thing is here, ball control, confidence. Be smart with the basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to make a shot. Get it across this 10 line. Don't get caught up there. Get it across and
let them come foul you.
Get some good foul or get some good passes and don't have to attack.
How many we got watching?
Let's see what we got here. Appreciate everybody watching at home. 61 for the barn burner here. So we'll see what these varsity boys can do here. JV won earlier tonight. After a 19-2 run in the third quarter, JV won with a final score of 53-43. Bruce Johnson and Cole McKinney were both in double digits. 16 points for Bruce, 12 points for Cole McKinney. Hunter McIntyre added 8. Tyson Yates with his 6. Connor Large had 4 points. Trenton Kreft added 3. John Gardner with 2. And Brandon Kitch with a pretty move down the baseline with his 2 points there towards the end.
So, yeah, that JV game got a little slow for the Trojans, but once they got rolling, things just started clicking. And like you said during that game, you could tell just clicking and just having fun.
Oh, yeah, they're having fun. I like the smile I see from Tyson Yates, who will be our post-game interview if I can get him tonight. So here we go. Lineup's unchanged for the Trojans. Westafer to inbound. He'll run across. Back to Beau Hepler in the corner. He's trapped. Tries to throw a dangerous pass, but Burns has it. Burns will try a mid-range jumper. It's up. Air ball. Don't touch it. And they'll throw it in, and they'll go out on Elkhart Christian. Triton gets it back.
Yeah, the lucky break.
Westafer will inbound.
They've had a good look at what they did the first time.
Wants to go somewhere. Got to get it across. Tye Orsund elevates and brings it down. Keegan Westafer with it in the basketball now. A lot of reach and foul, and Wilkins. Whoa. Jump ball goes back to Elkhart Christian. 26.2 remaining.
Nope, still ours. Still Trojan
still
ball.
ours, okay. The possession arrow was pointed to them. On the scoreboard, at least. Westafer inbound to Tyler Heckaman. And they're trying to get in there and foul him again. Now they'll get the foul call. That's going to be on Wilkins Maxwell or on Dyja, one or the other. But that's going to send big man Tyler Heckaman to the line.
Yep, so that's Wilkins Maxwell, his 4th.
So Bules is going to check in.
Now Heckaman has not been at the free throw lines tonight. So,
big thing for Tyler, just relax.
He can keep up with everybody else.
So Amsden and Bules will check in. Oviedo and Bules will take a seat. Heckaman to the line, 1-on-1 opportunity. Shots up, high shot, puts it in. Tyler Heckaman. The big man's on the board yet again. This time coming from the free throw line. Shots up, good look shot. He stretches the lead back out to 8. Maxwell inside 20, nearing the 20-second mark. Behind the back dribble. He'll try to draw some contact, and Wilkins Maxwell drop it in. And did he call a timeout before the shot? So that'll bring him now within 5 with 14.6 remaining.
Well, we've been on the other side of it and on the behind and got it really close, so not to rule out Elkhart Christian.
Big thing in here, and especially at this point, free throws and ball control. First is ball control. Get the ball inbounded, get it to whoever, and let them get a chance to get a hold of the basketball. Let them get fouled, because then we'll be in the double bonus. Of course, I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler.
Hey, yeah.
As we're live, Kenny's still here.
Hopefully you'll have your video up of the Hall of Fame from Saturday night if you can get it all figured
When
out.
the computer starts working.
Although, have we got the video up from last year?
No.
Because I'm still dying to hear your speech for that one.
That's why it's not up.
That's why it's not up.
Well, I understand it. I wasn't able to go Saturday night, but I understand it was a very great, one of the best Hall of Fame banquets they've had.
I heard we had an auction.
Yes,
Through the grapevine, we had an auction of some gym floor pieces.
They actually auctioned off two pieces of the gym floor, both signed by two state winning coaches, Groves and
Heater.
And got some money for the girls program, the girls athletics.
Moving the cheerleaders back down there. Hepler to inbound. Oviedo and Hepler checking back in. Westafer's got the basketball. Maxwell's going to come in and foul him. Double bonus now for the Trojans. Westafer pushed the ball up quickly. So Oviedo, Hepler, Orsund, and Heckaman out there as Westafer will go to the line for the double bonus.
Yep. So Maxwell picked up his second foul. And he's been pretty good. Keegan's been from free throw earlier.
First shot's up. It tickles the twine.
Yep. He's continuing the streak.
6-point ball game. Another one here. Keegan will relax. Shots up. Tickles the twine for one more. Cox will check in. 7-point ball game now. Trojans leading 55-48 here at Elkhart Christian. Corson also checking in. Keep an eye on him. 12.2 still a lot of time. Ball rolling. Hepler's going to come force him. Corson now is going to have to run across quickly. He's going to have to run across and force up a three. Tries to dribble back. He'll try one. Oviedo got a piece of it. It's an air ball. Westafer's got it. And that's going to be the ball game. Triton wins 55.
Working for revenge next week to continue their season on.
But the big thing is Triton knows they can beat them.
Yes.
That's the thing. All right, welcome back, Triton Trojans fans. Andy O'Hara alongside head coach Jason Groves. Coach, not a bad win tonight against the team we're going to face for the opening game.
Yeah, it was. I was proud of our kids. I thought we played well defensively. They executed what we needed to get done. Offensively, I saw a lot more confidence. I mean, we shot a lot, but the kids made shots when they needed to. That was a nice thing, and they threw about every defense in the book at us. I don't know, maybe just to see which one stuck for sectional, but our kids did a nice job responding to that, and I thought it was a good just overall team effort. I told our bigs like Tyler and Luke, after the game, why'd you guys not get to play a ton tonight? And they had the right answer because defensive matchups, they're pretty small, and they don't really have a true big, and those guys would struggle defending against what they had, and so we went small for quite a bit, but it was nice to see Tyler sitting, and he comes in and hits 2 big free throws down the stretch, and so I felt like everybody contributed, even our bench, our seniors, Kaden and Chase. I told them, I know your role stinks, there's nothing I can say to you guys to make that any better, but you guys can help us become a better team by being excited on the bench. And the kids even said, yeah, you know what, it was more fun tonight when everybody was into it, and hopefully this is kind of the start of we can rattle off some wins here.
And another thing too, down the stretch, winning all the last 3 quarters was huge. I mean, you had a 1 point, 2 points, and then that they outscored them by 7 points in the fourth quarter. That really is pulled away. But the free throw percentage, 86% from the line. The guys were pretty much automatic tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to see that. I think one of the games over the weekend we shot pretty well from the free throw line, which isn't really the case necessarily. And that's the funny thing about this team. We're just so up and down. We have nights like tonight where we hit 6 threes. Like you said, we're shooting well, 13 for 15 from the free throw line, and then we'll have other nights where we shoot 20% from the free throw line. So, and I told them before we got here, I said, part of it, guys, I think part of it is your mental approach to the game. Because free throws, I feel, are a little bit mental. Your shooting sometimes can be mental, and so. You got to come with a better approach as an individual and better approach as a team where we're building each other up, and I think that's where our bench came in tonight, and it made a difference. I don't know if our guys really realize that, but it does. It makes a huge difference, and that was nice to see.
And another thing, too, I almost said to get Tye and Jared some Windex and some paper towel because they're cleaning up the glass like nobody business tonight. Yeah. They won the rebound battle.
And that's what I told them at halftime. I said, keep on the board. You guys are doing a great job. I think Tye had 4 offensive rebounds. Jared had 3 at the half. And so, that was nice to see, winning that. And that's what I talked to him, too. Offensive rebounding is just basically effort, just going out and out, outwilling your opponent. And Jared and Tye did an excellent job with that tonight.
So now, tomorrow night, you're going to take on a Bremen team like we heard 8 games in 20 days. Doesn't make things very easy, but Bremen's a pretty physical team, a team we matched up against in that consolation game in the Bi-County. What kind of things are you going to be preparing for overnight before we go face them tomorrow evening?
Get a good night's rest. Not much I can do. My work's done. That's what I told our guys. I'm like, you guys, I don't have, any magic formula in these next 2 weeks to change who we are right now. I go, you guys, it's up to you guys. You guys are the ones that have to change. You guys got to have, be confident in yourself, trust what we do, trust each other. And, we'll go from there. And when you play this many games in a row, that's what you got to rely on. Just rely on your fundamentals, what you've been doing all year long, and execute those things well.
And I talked about earlier in the broadcast about adversity. Sometimes when teams hit that adversity, that little spot like the Giants did against the Patriots when they went on that run and knocked off an undefeated team, when you face a large amount of adversity, that sometimes can will a team, and they can just bring every little good thing about the team will just start to explode and really show its colors.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of funny that you say that because Saturday when we got home, I told them the story about the 08 team where, we had played Rochester Valley. We were undefeated up to the Rochester Valley game in 08. And after the game, we got beat both those games. And after the Valley game, our players were kind of whining, complaining, turning on each other, and we just weren't in a good state. And one of our subs is our 13th man, Patrick Smith, kind of stands up and says, this is crap. You guys need to, basically get your act together. I worked my butt off, and you guys play all the time. You guys are bickering. He goes, we have a chance to do something special this season. Kind of stood up and everybody just gave him a reality check, and everybody, snapped out of it. And I don't think if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have won state finals that year. And I told him our situations aren't the same as that year. I go, but the bus ride home felt the same. When I came home from Valley that night, it felt the same as when we came home from Rochester. It felt like we hit rock bottom both times. And, I said, you guys can use this as a positive thing to come together and really gel. And it was funny because Jake Everett was just inducted to Troy McIntyre was just inducted to the Hall of Fame, and he told that story at the Hall of Fame Saturday night. Cool. So, and Hunter McIntyre looks at me and he's like, hey, you guys told that story on the bus today. So, it's just something you can learn from, and like you said, just fight through that adversity and make yourself better. I think, if the guys really do that, you can make yourself better, make your team better.
And that's one thing the guys need to rest away out. They got 2 more tough games, and they get a little bit longer than a nap to prepare for this Elkhart Christian team at home, which really helps being at home for sectional play.
It does, and that's what Keegan goes, oh, tonight, he goes, I'll shoot better when we're at home. He goes, I'm like, I hope so. And so, the kids, I think, feel comfortable at home, so it's nice to have it on our home court, and, I'm excited. The kids, I think, maybe are starting to see that glimmer. Okay, we can get past that loss and get past this rough weekend and move on. Life does go on if you persevere.
Exactly. Coach, appreciate it. Great win tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So we'll get Tyson now. He's still awake over there, right? Okay. We'll get you quick here. All right. Get my questions turned around here. I don't have those memorized. I ought to by now. Next year I'm throwing you guys curveballs. So, Tyson, you've had a great season, JV and varsity. So what do you love about playing basketball? Because you always have a lot of fun down there on the court, it looks like.
Playing with my teammates, having fun.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know.
All right. So being an underclassman, freshman this season, you're seeing varsity and JV minutes. What kind of things are you trying to teach other players at the same time trying to learn yourself?
I'm just trying to help them on the court, in specific situations. I'm trying to teach them, and I'm trying to learn from them at the same time.
So what kind of things are you trying to learn, as far as, to improve your game? What things are you trying to do yourself, not during practice, stuff like that, maybe stuff at home or stuff mentally you're trying to prepare for?
Like ball handling.
Yeah, there you go.
And, pull-up jumper, just jumper,
And that's a game you don't see as much anymore. Now when I played basketball, that pull-up jumper, that was our 3-point shot. We still had a 3-point line. I'm young enough for that. But however, we still had the pull-up jumper. You dribble into your shot, and that ball handling, it'll come. And you're getting there. And like I said, when you drive to the basket, you got those long strides, and that's something really for me to really appreciate, because that stuff right there, you can really get quite a long distance as far as going towards the basket and really loses defenders. That's part of your game. You get the ball handling stuff. Being a freshman, senior, going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it. So what'd you tell other boys and girls wanting to get involved in the game of basketball?
Try a league, anything like that,
Say try a league. That's how that works. That works. Being a freshman, first year in high school, favorite subject in school and why?
Gym.
Okay, that's nothing wrong with gym. I like gym. I could handle gym.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like about gym? Just getting to be active since we don't have recess since elementary school, right? What do you enjoy most about being a Trojan?
The community, you go to away games, and it's just everybody's there, and, it's just a fan base. However far they got to travel, they will,
Exactly, and they do travel very well. Favorite moment of the season or the school year? You take your pick.
Favorite moment?
Favorite thing so far this school year or even during the basketball season?
I don't know.
Oh, man, too many to choose from, huh?
Yeah.
I put you on the spot then. There's my curveball. All right. So being a freshman, what kind of things are you going to work towards? Maybe things you might be thinking about after high school, maybe what you might want to do?
I don't know. I'm thinking about going into business.
Hey, that's a good thing to always get inside. Favorite thing to do outside of basketball?
Not
video sports?
Games.
Video games? Okay,
yes.
What kind of video games we talking about here? I imagine 2K is on that list.
I don't play much 2K anymore.
Okay, there you go. I don't play much either. So what kind of video games do you use to play?
Fortnite. I don't really play that much anymore.
Okay.
But there's a new game, Apex Legends, and I play that a lot.
Okay, that one looks kind of interesting to play. Anybody want to say hi to watching?
No.
Say your folks. Everybody travels really well, so
Yep.
that's fun. So I asked your sister earlier in the interview. At home, who usually wins? So now let's be honest. She's not up here, so you can say it. She's down there, so you don't have to. She ain't gonna hear it until she watches this. Who usually wins at home?
Oh, of course, me.
Of course, no, exactly. See, hey, I mean, and she always tells me how she teams up with Big Brother, and
Yeah.
and then that usually works. I mean, I used to use the same mentality against my dad and brother. So we'll have Cole McKinney tomorrow night. I'm gonna try. I told him you gotta make sure that kid's ready for his question. I told him, I'll give him a past 9, not tomorrow night. So who else should I interview from the JV squad minus Cole? Because I've done Bruce and I've done Trenton Kreft.
Have you done Connor? Have you done Connor?
I've done Connor. Have we done Connor yet?
I don't think so.
No, we haven't done Connor. So make sure you let Connor Large and Mr. McKinney be ready for questions tomorrow night. I'm going to leave that in your hands, Tyson.
All right.
Think you can handle it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good. Great win tonight, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Good job. We'll sign off here as the Triton Trojans win tonight, 55-48. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Triton Trojans Sports Network.